Hello everyone. Today I have a guest.
My name is Sujoy. I used to live in Japan 20 years ago, and I'm visiting many of the places that meant a lot to me back at that time.
そうなんです。So today we are at Osu. We are in Osu, at Osu,
in
at
Osu.
Osu. So I'll show you the Osu Street and talk about what Sujoy think about Japan or about anything.
Sure.
ね、I'll try to speak English.
Well, everybody knows this is on Tomoko's channel. A lot of things are kind of free form, so yeah, the conversation goes where it goes.
はい、頑張ります。よろしく。This is Banshoji Street.
This is actually something that I found
おにぎ
just
り。
right from the beginning. It's not even
I
onigiri,
made
but
a video.
yeah.
焼きむすびね。
Yes.
おにぎり、ライスボールズ。
Yeah.
Many kinds of
Right.
variety of rice balls.
Definitely not something you find in your average
美味しい
convenience store.
ね。Right. This is the entrance of Osu
Yeah.
Shopping.
Yeah, right at the entrance, you have such a lovely little interesting store.
で、チェスナッツショップ。Chestnuts. So Sujoy came from Toronto.
Yep,
Do you have chestnuts?
we do actually. We do, but they're rather pricey.
Pricey
There's
ね。
some stores where they'll have that idea.
そ
Well, Halloween's coming,
う。
so
いや、ピカチュウ。
yes, the ubiquitous Pikachu costume, everybody's gotta have
ピ
one.
カチュウ
Yeah.
もあります。So this street goes to a big temple.
Yeah.
大須観音行きます。
Right.
So, in Canada, what do you do?
I work as an English teacher, and I
English
also
teacher.
work as a program assistant and co-manager of different classes at York University in Toronto. Many of my students are Asian, and many of them are actually Japanese. And of course, my fondness for the culture, the food, the language, started a long time ago, and I'm glad that it continues even now. And I get to express that love by coming out to Japan.
So, you come here, so you lived in Japan before?
Yes, I did. 20 years ago, I lived
20
in
years
Okayama.
ago. Okayama.
Yeah.
And after that,
Yes.
some TV or YouTube or
Oh yeah, look at that. NHK.
or it's good. Eggs and
Yeah.
meat and yay. Yeah, this is the supermarket is very cheap.
Yeah.
Everything is cheap.
Ah.
You wanna
Sanoya.
look?
Sanoya? Is this
Sanoya.
specific to Nagoya?
I think so. Only here.
Oh.
A little bit. We can't go.
Oh, all the bikes are in the way.
We can't go. But you don't need groceries.
No.
No, じゃあ it's okay ね。10円パン。It's cheese. Stretchy cheese.
This is very common. It's kind of, I think it was popularized in Korea, right?
Yes,
Came
and
to-
came to Japan.
Right.
And now
マシストです
it's レストランでなんかちょっとね。そうなんだっけカナダでしょ？カナダでEnglish teacher.
Yep.
And you learned Japanese.
I did. I mean, my Japanese is terrible.
そんなことないよ。
絶対できないです。教科書日本語、textbook Japanese、初心者 beginner level、
ビギナーレボ？
カナダ人の発音。
カナダ人の発音。
私
ナチュラルジャパニーズ。
私はカナダ人です。
カナダ人です。
そう。その発音。Wow.
そう、パン。美味しい
Bakery.
ね。クリーム、ベーカリーね。In Japan, we have a lot of bakeries. Cream in it.
Yeah.
メロンパン。Covered with melon melon flavor.
What I find interesting is like this is, the bread concept is coming from a different culture, but in Japan, so many places have kind of like not perfected it, but they've made it their own, right? So it's just lovely to see what Japanese culture has done with bread or French bread.
In Canada, you eat bread, but it's
Yeah.
that they are different from Japanese
Yeah,
bread.
exactly. Like our donuts are
Donuts.
are not as let's say that donut culture in Japan is a lot more varied and interesting and fun.
Like American donuts or
So
Canada, they have the famous one, Tim
Hortons.
Tim Hortons. そうそうそう。美味しいよね。It's good.
Yeah.
これカプセル。Recently it's growing.
Oh,
The
gashapon?
Gashapon. Only gashapon.
Oh, just gachapon stores for whole food?
Inside. Only gashapon
When's
だ
the
よ。
last time you did gachapon yourself?
いつだろう when? I don't remember. And cotton candy vending machine ね。
Cotton candy vending machine?
Cotton candy vending machine. Waffle can. Kimono. This is 5,000 yen. Kimono. Do you have one?
Kimonos? No. Well, I did have a jinbei.
ジンベエだね。
A student of mine when I was in Japan 20 years ago bought me a jinbei. I still have it.
So you have ジンベエね。
Yeah.
ジンベエはこう、上とこういう風になってるもんね。そうそう、ズボン、
Nice.
パンツァンでジャケット。
Nice. Yeah.
で、2,000 to 300って。
Yeah. So about 23 Canadian dollars. Yeah.
カナディアンドラス。あと女性ね、こうレイディースとか、こうバッグとかありますね。
I guess if somebody comes to Nagoya and wants to pick up some souvenirs, this might be a nice place to
そう
do.
そう、こうインオースね。
Right?
Here, ベンディングマシーンはドリンク。Did
Ubiquitous
you
vending
notice
machines.
a lot of vending machines in Japan? Did you realize? No, did you notice?
Yeah.
Or did you feel?
Yeah, all three. It's amazing. There's one anytime you need something, a very cheaply priced drink that's very
You
satisfying.
can get from machine.
Yeah.
ね、いいよね。
You can even find them inside capsule hotels.
So you are staying in a capsule hotel?
I am one of the
You
few
will-
foreigners that you'll probably meet who absolutely loves capsule hotels.
But it's narrow and small,
Yeah.
tiny bed.
1 by 1 by 2 meters. And if you can get like a little fan, like something you can get from Amazon or something, your night in the capsule can be quite pleasant. I guess if you're not a light sleeper, if you can just go to sleep. Capsule hotels, try them out. If you haven't, if you come to Japan,
So how about one night? How much?
it depends. A really good place that I stayed at in Tokyo was only 4,200.
In Tokyo?
Yeah,
4,300.
200. Yes.
Where in Tokyo?
There's also a very expensive one there, which can go up to 7,800. It's right in Shinjuku. The one I stayed
Shinjuku
at.
there?
Yeah, the one I stayed at was in Ueno. It
あ
was lovely.
あ、へえ、上野とか新宿。まあね、でもカプセルホテルは、そう。
Just for the experience, Tomoko-san, it's kind of
My
nice.
daughter stayed in capsule hotel.
Have you ever?
No, I'm not. I didn't have あれ待って。I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
You haven't,
But
but-
when my daughter goes to Tokyo,
Yeah.
she stays in
Right.
capsule hotel. Nowadays, they have for girls, only for
Right,
girls.
right.
ね、
Yeah.
あるね。
20 years ago, it really wasn't like that. I think there was one in Namba, in Osaka. There was one that permitted women, but it was not anywhere as nice as the floor where men stayed. men got an ofuro,
お風呂。
and they've
Best
got
only for men.
a shower room and a sauna and all that. Women just got a shower room and that was it.
ああ、
Yeah.
women だって。
Yes, but now I think more women are interested in cheaper overnight accommodations. Yeah.
そうね、いいね。カプセルホテルね。
Yeah.
へえ。そう、もうすぐだよ。だからどうこう。
It might be worth one sleepless night just to have that experience and the story that you can tell people like, yeah, I stayed in a capsule.
そうだよね。
It was very hot, stuffy, and uncomfortable.
じゃあ、in Japan。あ、this is small
And
shrine.
in Japan, it's something.
Small shrine here.
Yeah.
あ、シュラインかな So you should stay カプセルホテル。like 京都でしょ
そうですね。
It's like
伏見なり。
伏見ね。Not 1000って。
No.
10
Yeah.
テントリー。
Maybe 10 rings.
これはスモール。
Ah,
シュラインの店舗かな招き稲荷。
mannequin.
招き稲荷ですね。そうです。一応ここを見てから、オースアーケード。So we walked for 10 minutes
Yeah.
in Osu Arcade, through Osu Arcade.
Right.
So how do you think?
I always find these shotengai.
商店街ね。
Shotengai are
Shopping arcade.
lovely. These covered like street what do you call them? Street stores. No, shopping streets.
あ、す
Shopping
ごい。
streets.
ロタブ着物
Yeah.
over there. This is 米表。おー、for girls and 着物があるね。If you want to 着物。
Yeah.
ね、come here.
Look at that. It really is a big store.
Yeah, almost. But it's a prawn shop. 米表 is prawn shop.
Yeah.
プロン、質屋。質屋はプロンだっけね。
Ah.
Yeah.
So, store like this seems to be very committed and passionate about kimono.
So you think this shopping, you like this shopping
I
arcade?
love these sorts of shopping streets, the covered
Ne?
ones, because there's so much of the culture that you see here. Something very unique to Japan, I think, in many ways. I could be wrong about that. But look at the variety. You have like a little hot dog a food stand
ホッ
next
ト
to,
ドッグス。
next to a proper restaurant,
ワインなんで。
next to
はい。
next to clothing stores on the other side, bags.
Yes, a bags. Wow, brands. Brands ね。ルイ・ヴィトーンとかね。なんかすごい。It's flashy? あれるフラッシー。
Yeah. Is that still kind of popular to get those brands here? Like
I
to go
used
out and buy
to.
them?
We in a bubble generation.
Sure, sure, sure.
But recently, I don't think so. They sell.
Yeah.
They sell their bags.
I see them being sold. Oh, people didn't sell their own bags, right?
And the Chinese buy
Yeah.
things I heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a small entrance. Would you try?
Alice on Wednesday.
Would you try?
Big guy like me gets so inside.
You
Shall I
can. You can.
try?
Okay.
Oh my
go.
god, that's adorable. Oh, that was easy for you.
Yes. アリスアクセサリーのお店ね。
What a delightful idea for a store.
そう。ナイスでしょう。スジョイズ。ね、ミラーズがあるね。そうそう、キュートアリス。アリスのね、本当にちっちゃいのよ、ここは。
Yeah,
It's
this
all-
is very interesting.
はいいつも思います。
Kind of very inventive concept that is on par. Oh, sorry, as part of the theme, right? For the story.
あ、スメルズ唐揚げね。唐揚げ。
Mmm.
唐揚げね、あれね。ディープフライドチキン。
Yeah.
It smells good. So
Deep
far,
fried
what
chicken.
did you eat?
Today?
So far, and when you came to Japan.
Oh my goodness.
my goodness.
Way too much yakitori.
焼き
Way
鳥。
too much. My first meal was pretty much like kaiten sushi. It had been such a long time since I had proper kaiten sushi. I won't lie, I
やっぱ
cried
寿
a
司
little
だ
bit.
ね。寿司。
I may have
で
cried a
焼き
little bit at the
鳥。
restaurant because it was such an emotional experience. So it sounds silly now that I say it.
焼き鳥、寿司、
Yakitori to
回転寿司。
Hakodate ni. Oh, sorry. When I went to
う
Hakodate,
ん
when I went to Hakodate, I went to the morning market,
モーニングマーケッ
and
ト、
they had
朝
this
一、モーニングマーケッ
right,
トね。うん
yes, and they had this wonderful kaisen don.
おー、海鮮丼。そう、ウニ、シーアーチンなんで、イクラ、
Yellowtail,
ローエッグ。
yeah, salmon
コ
roe,
サーモンロー。
ikura. They also had, it had everything. It was so many different things, and it was so reasonably priced.
そう、函館人の北海道だ、ノースオブジャパン。He went to 函館。いい
If
ね。
anybody's interested, Hakodate is definitely a secret hidden gem in this lovely country.
そう、これ大きいね。これ、This is a big temple. 大須観音。大須観音です。ちょっと中があるからこのままにするね。
Yeah,
So, today, 大須ツアー、
yeah.
Sujoy.
I always love wonderful shopping streets like this, and of course, anybody who comes to Japan, if you can have an experience of just walking casually through a shopping street, it's one of these little pleasures that you get, not just in Nagoya, but anywhere,
そ
right?
う。ね。でも、やっぱり名古屋も、レコメンド名古屋。
Of course. As Tomoko says,
名古屋 is not boring よ。そう、今日は大須ね、皆さんに見ていただきました。We showed 大須。What
yeah.
is, what 大須 is.
Yeah.
ね。Thank
Yes, we sure
you.
did.
Sujoy ね。Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. またね